Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 3 of Powerful. And so, as always, if you have a band, amazing. And if you don't, you can do all these movements without a band, okay? So come stand on your mat and we shall move together. Come. So have your band handy and we're just going to do just a warm-up salutation. So standing to the front of your mat, and just feel your feet just lift up onto your toes and rock a few times. Just ground your sense of weight down into your feet. So lifting up and then dropping deeply down. Nice. And then with your feet flat on the floor, push your feet into the floor and straighten your legs. Squeeze your bum a little bit and then feel like you're rising through your spine. Let your breath be deep into your belly. Shoulders are moving away from your ears. Fingers are reaching down towards your feet. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Reaching up and look up. I'm leaning a little bit back as I do this. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor. Walk your 2 feet back. Just walk them back into a plank pose. Knees to the floor, sit your bum back towards your heels and lengthen through your arms. Nice. And then slowly rock forward so you have a sense of weight into your hands and leaning a little bit into your hips. Sit your bum back, stretching through your arms, and then leaning forward. Just travel forward and backwards, allowing your breath to deepen into your belly. Notice what moves your torso. What connects you to your belly? What part of the movement feels wholesome to you? Nice. Drop your belly all the way to the floor. Lift up through your spine, squeeze your bum, and pause. Really deepen your breath into your belly. Feel the pressure of the floor and push against it. Nice. Push back into your cat, all the way back, downward dog. And just connect into the power of your legs, widening through your toes, pull your heels back, stretch through your legs. How deeply can you drop the weight of you backwards? Nice. Stretch your right foot up towards the ceiling. Push a bit extra into your right hand. Bend your right knee and then imagine that your right foot's going to come towards your left shoulder. Push deeper into your hands. Really deepen your breath into your belly. Stretch through your leg and then drop both knees to the floor. Yesterday we lifted up and brought your foot forward. If you want to do that, you can. Or lean over towards the left. Bring your toe to the floor where your knee was and then help your foot forward. So that's another way of coming into the lunge. Stretch your back leg long and then turn it at a 45-degree angle. Right elbow, right knee. Pull your left elbow up towards the ceiling and then reach straight up towards the ceiling with your left hand. And then slowly reach your left hand long and beside your ear. And have a sense that the whole of your left side is lengthening. Bend your left elbow, bring your hand to your hip, and then rising up, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Nice. Right elbow to your knee. Reach your left arm long beside your ear. Hand to your hip. Rise up with the right hand, reaching up. Elbow to your knee. Reach your left arm long beside your ear. Cool. Both hands to the floor. Step forward. Pausing there, have a bit of a wiggle. Nice. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Right to the other side. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Lean a little bit back. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your 2 feet back into your plank. Drop your knees to the floor. So come into the cat pose so your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Rounding your back, arching your back. Rounding your back, arching your back. Bear is with me today, and she's in the process of destroying her bed. Arching your back and rounding. Arching your back and rounding. And now you're going to travel rounded. So lift your spine towards the ceiling, tuck your chin in, squeeze through your bum, and then travel forward and backwards, staying rounded as you travel forward and backwards. For me, this really meets like the lower back, the deep of my spine, between my shoulder blades. Nice. Now we're going to arching your back and create the same movement again, rocking forward and backwards. Very different into my shoulders, very different into my spine as I arch and rock forward and backwards. Nice. So rounding as you travel back, arch your back and travel forward. Rounding your back, travel back. Arching your back, travel forward. You can bend your elbows or you can keep your arms straight. Rounding as you go back. Arching as you travel forward. Nice. Push back into your downward dog. All the way back. Create a length in your legs. Connection to your feet. Super. Drop your knees to the floor. Lean a little bit over towards the right. Bring your left toes to where your left knee was. Help your left foot forward. Lengthen your back leg. Turn your back foot 45-degree angle. Left elbow, left knee. Pull your right elbow up and straight up towards the ceiling. And just pause there. That sense of finding your ground, deepening into it. And then reach your right arm long beside your ear. How would you create connectivity in the sensations of the right side? Cool. Bend your elbow, bring your hand to your hip, and then reach the left hand straight up towards the ceiling, feeling your belly and your torso lengthening. Elbow to your knee, reach the right arm long beside your ear. Nice. Hand to your hip, rising. Elbow to your knee, long beside your ear. And just pause there, breathing into your belly. Nice. Turn towards the floor, both hands down, and then step forward with the right foot. Pause in a forward fold. And then slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together, lean a little bit back. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Just going to do 1 or 2 roll up and downs. So standing as you are, and then just roll down. Allowing your spine to smoothly and steadily roll down, and then slowly rolling back up. When your hands are near your thighs, reach your arms wide, reaching up and looking up. Nice. Rolling down, rounding forward. And allow your breath to guide you. Deepen your breath. Reaching up, looking up. And just traveling up and down a few more times. Nice. One more time. Wherever you are, traveling forward. And then coming all the way up. Nice. So we're going to balance. So start with your hand, have your band handy. So just have your band in your right hand and bring your hand to the left, to the wall on the left side. And have just one fingertip on the wall so that there's balance happening and support happening. but you're trying to keep it in the torso and in the body. So one fingertip on the wall, lift your right foot off the floor. And notice how maybe you can lift your finger off the wall. Notice how there's movement happening, there's calibration, the standing foot is wobbling a bit, the floating leg, what's it doing? What's your belly doing? What's your torso doing? Nice. Other side. Bring your right hand to the wall, just one fingertip, or not at all. If you feel you don't need it, then just lift your left foot off the floor and just feel the wobbly, balancy connectedness of this. What happens in your body? Super. So, stand beside the wall still and bring your band around your ankles. Okay? Left hand to the wall, and then just try and widen your right foot out to the side. Do that a few times. You're trying to widen or bring your foot out to the side. Side, side. And then try and bring it forward. Foot tries to travel forward. Left hand is on the wall or none. And notice how your balance is now. For me, there's much more connectedness and solidness in my belly and in my thighs. Foot goes backwards. Pulsing your foot backwards. Back, back, and back. Nice. Other side. Right hand to the wall. Left foot travels sideways. 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 Forward. Try to keep your legs straight if you can. If you need to bend your knee, of course, do. And then backwards. 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 Nice. Okay. So now we're going to flow. So stand on your left foot again, left hand on the wall, and then go from in front to behind in a circle or a half circle. In front, behind. How far around the corner to the left can you go in front? And how far around the corner can you go behind? Wow, behind is really wobbly. And just feel that. How do you find your balance as you glide your foot behind and in front? And I'm pulling the leg a little bit out to the side the whole time. Nice. Other side. Right hand to the wall. Glide your foot forward and then behind. And I'm pulling my foot as wide out to the side as it'll go. So side, back, side, forward. Back, forward, back, forward. Oh, God. Remove your belt. Nice. Cool. And then just come into a forward fold. So hands on the floor, belly on your thighs. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. Just deepen your breath. Allow all those muscles we were just engaging, all the deep buttock muscles, the leg muscles, let them soften and lengthen. Dropping your head. I have this imagination that my head's going to grow in the direction of my toes. That there's this kind of, like a slinky in my spine that's lengthening, and my elbows are dropping more and more. And there's more weight traveling into my toes as I do this. Nice. Slowly rolling up. Last of the standing. So bring your left hand to the wall, lift your right foot up, and then bring your right ankle to rest on top of your left knee. And then travel forward and look at your right foot. You can bring both hands to the foot if you want. Keep your elbow on the wall, keep your hand on the wall. And how close can you look at that foot? Sit your bum down more as you really try and check out the sole of your foot. Sit your bum down more. Whoa. Nice. Other side. Bring your right hand to the wall. Bring your left foot to rest on top of your right knee. Or if you're not using the wall, that's also perfect. And then try and bring your face as close to your left foot as you can. And then sit your bum down more and more. Whoop. I think this side I need a wall. Yeah, just even lightly. This side was a little bit too wobbly for me. So just light touch of the wall gives me stability. That really allows me to deepen. So it's quite amazing. A little bit of support is incredible, the difference it'll make. And then my body learns about stability and balance, and then I can begin to take my hand off the wall. Yeah, I feel like I learned something there. Nice. Come sit on your mat all the way down. Throw yourself down and pause. Just find your spine. Rock your bum maybe. Feel the length of you. Nice. So grab your belt. And you're going to pull your belt apart. So you're holding on either side of your belt. Hold it in your hands and then just gently pull apart and sit up really tall. How would you get even taller? Even taller. Nice. And then slowly twist towards the right. And there's a certain distance that you can go to, and then you can't go any further because the right arm is kind of stuck. Or is it the left arm? If I bent my right elbow, if I bend my left elbow, it makes no difference. If I bend my right elbow, I can go further. So bend your right elbow and then come back to center. So go as far as you can towards the right and then bend your right and then come back. Travel to the right, bend your and coming back. Nice. Other side. Travel to the left and notice the stuckness. There's like a I love finding stuck places. I'm like, what is happening here? Then I start to bend random things to see what makes a difference. So bend your right elbow here. It doesn't make any difference to the pose. It kind of confuses things. Bend your left elbow. Oh, that does something. Come back to center. Travel towards the left. Bend your left elbow. Come back. Travel to the left. Bend your left elbow. And come back. Nice. Drop your belt down. And then just roll your shoulders really deeply. And as you roll, see if you can deepen your breath into the space that you're creating in your torso. So that as you roll, there's an invitation for more breath through the whole space of the torso, of the belly, of the rib cage. Roll your shoulders in the other direction. Nice. So take your band and just put your band over the right foot, and you're holding onto your band with your right hand. And so you should feel like I'm not being pulled forward too far. My arm is long, but I feel my spine is upright. Okay. And then bend your right knee and then lengthen your leg long. So we're going to look at where our elbow goes. So the next one, as your knee comes up, bring your elbow to the inside of your thigh. So my knee goes wide. And then as you bend your knee, bring your elbow to the outside of your thigh. Nice. Inside, elbow bends down towards your pubic bone. And then outside, elbow bends inside. Elbow bends outside. Nice. Change feet. Left foot, left hand. Just bend your elbow, bend your knee. Notice where it naturally goes. Me, it's somewhere back that it goes, you know. So then bend your elbow inside your knee. Bend your elbow outside your thigh. Bend your elbow inside. Bend your elbow outside. Nice. Great. Come back to the first foot. Right foot, right hand. I'm going to hold on kind of firmly with my hand around the belt rather than into the belt. And then just lift my foot up and pause there. I have this sense of the weight of my foot and the band is actually giving me a lift in the torso. So can I lift my spine higher? And I feel like my pelvis is dropping into the floor, my chest is lifted, my leg is rising. If you need to bend your knee, of course do, okay? Breathe into your belly. Nice, drop your foot down, other side. Hold on to your belt. I have a firm grip on the belt. And then up I go with the left foot. Breathing. Find that sense of lift. So my elbow is bending downwards a little bit. And then my chest is able to lift more. My spine is lifting and rising. Nice. Lower your foot down. Come lie on the floor. All the way down. Landing in. And just sway your knees from side to side. And then just wrap your arms around your knees and just rock from side to side. Slow things down. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Feet to the floor, hands to your belly. Pause. Nice. So stay there. Just breathe. Maybe listen to the end of the music all the way. Just pause. 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 Nice. How lovely. Yum. Nice. Lovely. So I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for joining me. And yeah, keep texting me. Some of the texts are really hilarious. It's so funny. So thanks. And great to see you all. And great. Ciao, ciao. Bye.